Oh, don't worry about it. I'll be in Austin by morning. If I get tired, I'll pull off and catch a few Z's. Besides, last time I was out here, I didn't have a lot of fun. But, hey, there's not a cloud in the sky, and my car is running fine. My only problem is this guy that doesn't know how to use his low beams. I can't, wait a second. I can't see this.
Don't worry, AB. You're safe now.
Where am I?
Oh, my place. Oh, I used to have a lot of furniture, but I had to sell it all when I inherited my aunt's health food store. The tea leaves told her that the wheat harvest was going to fail, so she took a second on the store to corner the local market, and then there was a bumper crop, and she had a stroke and died. Go figure. Lifelong vegan, dies at 50, and leaves me with a ton of bills, a ton of wheat, and a ton of bad hippie clothes.
Who are you?
AB, it's me. Frances Anderson, your biggest fan? Don't you remember me?
Right now, I can't even remember my name. Did you call me Abe?
Yes, Abe. You tripped and hit your head on... You don't remember anything?
Well, I remember that I'm a famous brain surgeon, and I'm a cook, I think.
Yes, Abe, and you're here to create wonderful wheat recipes for my store.
I am?
Yes, and you live here with me.
I do?
Yes, but there's no time for romance now. We have a mission.
We do?
Yes, to show the world that wheat in all its forms is truly good.
What?
Goodies!
I think I have a concussion.
Oh, give it a couple of days and it'll clear right up. What you need is a nice bowl of wheat cereal.
Oh, yeah, cereal. Oh. Cereal, the word comes from the ancient Roman festival, the Cerealia. It was named after their goddess of the harvest, Ceres.
Oh, well, I guess that means this is food for the gods.
Yeah, I guess it is.
So, what else do you remember? My favorite color? My birthday?
No. Sorry. I do remember, though, that there are about 36 different varieties of wheat, but only 2 categories that really count.
Soft winter wheat and hard spring wheat. Yeah. Come on, I want to show you something. Whole wheat flour, cracked wheat, wheat bran, wheat germ, bulgur, couscous, I've got them all.
Couscous is not technically a grain. It's pasta.
Yeah, whatever. I've even got wheat berries.
Oh, you sure do? Wow. Boy, there's a lot of nutrition packed away in there.
You're telling me I've got another 1.5 tons out back.
If I had a matryoshka painted up like the parts of a wheat kernel, I could really give you a good idea of everything that's in there, and you'd... Sweet. Where'd you find that?
Internet.
Wow. Well, that's right. The husk or the hull is first. And then inside that, we've got several coats of bran, okay? And the bran's important because it contains a lot of
fiber, niacin, magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, iron, copper, zinc.
Wow, you must have a nutritionist stashed away someplace around here.
What a silly thing to say!
Yeah. Well, underneath the bran, when that's removed, you've got the starchy endosperm. Okay, that makes up about 80% of the mass of the kernel. It's mostly starch, and it feeds or fuels the germ. And the germ is kind of like the embryo of the kernel, okay? Besides containing the requisite genetic material, it's got a lot of vitamins and minerals and a considerable amount of fat, which is why whole wheat products very often go rancid if they're not stored correctly.
Well, will this stuff go bad down here?
Well, let's see. We've got airtight containers, which is good, low level of light, at least when the light's off, and it's pretty cool in here, so everything ought to be okay. Ooh, except for the whole wheat flour. Since it's milled so fine, it's got a lot of surface area. I'd keep this in the freezer.
So where shall we start?
Wow, well, how about the wheat berries?
Oh, yeah. Like, if we soak them tonight, we can cook them in the morning, which means they'll be ready by Thursday.
That's only if we're traditional with them. Do you have a pressure cooker?
Pressure was my favorite.
Yeah? Well, I like Billy Joel, too, but only the pre-Christy Brinkley stuff.
I thought you were going to use a pressure cooker.
I am, but as is true with nuts and whole spices, the flavor is going to be a lot deeper on these if we toast them first in a dry pan. I mean, basically what's happening is we're converting some of the simple sugars in here into more complex compounds. Just take your biggest skillet, put a couple of cups of wheat berries in there, and toss over medium-high heat, just until you start to smell nuts. You want to give it a try?
Oh, sure.
Okay, just kind of get a good grip and kind of send it forward and then snap it back. Got a broom?
Yeah.
Okay. Move our grains to the cooker, add a couple of heavy pinches of salt. Huh, that's clever. And just enough water to come about an inch above the grains. Now, we'll clamp on the lid and slap this over high heat. By cooking this with 15 pounds of pressure, we will increase the boiling point of the water by 40 degrees and therefore reduce our overall cooking time by some 70%.
I'm still scared of pressure cookers. My mom used one once to paint the ceiling a nice shade of lentil.
Lentils, but that's another show. You really don't have to worry with modern pressure cookers. They all have built-in emergency pressure gauges, and they have internal locks that keep you from opening the lid as long as there's pressure inside.
Well, then how do you know there's pressure in the first place?
Don't worry. You'll know.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Now that we've got pressure, we're going to drop the temperature to low, just enough to maintain a slight hissing. And we're going to set our timer for 45 minutes.
Then it'll be nice and soft?
Actually, we don't want it really soft. We want it kind of pleasantly chewy or al dente. If we cook it until it's soft, and when we stir it up, it'll be nasty and pasty. Kind of like that cereal you... Hey, let's go gather up some other ingredients.
I did just as you told me, Abe. 3 cloves of garlic, minced. 1 cup of Kalamata olives, pitted and chopped. Half a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. And 1 teaspoon of your beloved kosher salt. All mixed together in a delicious chunky paste.
Okay, get that mixed around in there. Now that looks to me to be a very serviceable tapenade.
Tapen who?
Tapenade. It's a classic Italian olive paste. Use as a spread. Have some. Problem with most tapenades is that they're a lot of flavor but not a lot of substance, so they don't hang in your mouth very long. We will get around that by adding 1 cup of our cooked wheat berries. Stir, stir, until it's thoroughly integrated. Now, try this again. See, it stays around. There's some substance, something to get hold of. Yeah, works very, very nicely. Oh, the leftovers? Oh, well, we can add those wheat berries to anything. Like this.
Looks like a pilaf.
That's because it is. Well, I think.
They love the wheat berries. What are you doing?
Nothing. Where did this puppet come from?
That's just from an old TV show I used to watch.
Yeah, well, I don't like it.
Well, come on, you gotta help me with this broken wheat.
What broken wheat? Oh, that's not broken wheat. That's bulgur. Okay, bulgur is whole grains of wheat, which have been steamed, dried, and then cracked into different sizes or grades. And this is number 1, which is fine bulgur. Number 2, a little bigger, medium bulgur, and number 3, a little bigger still, is coarse bulgur.
Well, did you know that bulgur's origins can be traced to the Middle East, where evidence was found in Egyptian tombs, Etruscan urns, and Hun saddlebags?
Wow, you know, I think somebody's got a nutritional anthropologist hidden someplace.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
So, what shall we make?
Well, you know, automatically we usually think, whoa, bulgur, tabbouleh, you know, because it's a traditional Mediterranean salad. But I'm thinking we should break out and do something crazy, like gazpacho.
An Argentine cowboy?
First thing we do is bring 1 cup of water just to a boil with half a cup of tomato puree.
Was that like sauce?
No, it's like a steeping liquid. Anyway, then we've got 3/4 of a cup of the bulgur, and just pour that right over the bulgur, kind of slosh it around a little bit. We're going to cover that hot with a plate. I'm just going to set this aside, let it hydrate for about 20 minutes. Now, do you have a chef's knife?
Oh, like this?
Yeah, yes, that'll do. Thank you. I guess it's time to find out if I really am a cook. Well, here we have all of our green goods laid out, and looks like our bulgur is rehydrated nicely. So, wish me luck.
Good luck, sweetie.
Well, I may not be able to remember my name, but I can slice and dice.
Hooray for you. Now, can we finish this so I can feed my customers?
Okay. Just cover this with plastic and park it in the fridge for an hour so the flavors can mellow.
I just looked up gazpacho.
Where?
On the internet. And it says gazpacho is a soup.
Yes, classically, traditionally, it is a soup. What I've basically done here is just removed some of the moisture so that we could have a gazpacho flavored dip and or salad. If you really wanted it to be soup, just add some chicken broth and some tomato juice and go for it.
Huh. Well, then would that be a salsa?
No, salsa's another show. Why do I keep saying that?
Well, we've got an hour, so let's make dessert.
Okay. Ooh. Did you know that couscous isn't actually a grain? It's made by rubbing together water with a little bit of semolina.
Semolina? Isn't that what they make pasta from?
Right you are, and they've been using it like pasta for thousands of years in northern Africa.
Well, did you know that today it's the national dish in Tunisia, Algeria, and Morocco?
Actually, I did know that, although I can't imagine why I would.
And did you know that the word couscous comes from the Arabic kaskasa, which means to grind or pound?
This I did not know. But did you know that most couscous that's packaged in the United States comes with instructions which request that you soak it in boiling water?
So?
Well, that's fine if you just want to make your couscous soft, but if you want to make it all fluffy and swollen, then you're going to have to steam it. Here, take this. Sorry. Sorry.
Don't you mean a couscousière?
Oh, we don't need any fancy French apparatuses. Just a good standard 2-stage steamer basket will do fine. Now, I'll put some water in there, but make sure that the top of the water is several inches down from the bottom of the steamer basket, okay? If there's not enough space, the couscous is going to be mushy.
Well, a little mushiness never hurt anyone.
Right. I'm going to go soak this in cold water. I've got 2 cups of couscous here, which I'm going to just sprinkle with water to rinse, and then I'm going to turn it out onto a nice big pan there. And this would also be a very good time to give it a wee bit of salt.
Sweetie, I hate to tell you this, but the holes in the steamer are a little bigger than the couscous.
You know, you're right. Now we're going to move this straight to the steamer for the first of 2 steaming cycles.
2 steamings?
That's right. You see, if we were to steam this all the way to doneness, all at one time, the starch on the outside of the kernels would over-gelatinize, okay? And that means that they would be very nasty, gummy. By steaming it, giving it a rest, and then steaming it again, we'll have nice, fluffy, light, separate kernels, grains. Noodles. Well, you know what I was talking about. Actually, there are a lot of North African recipes that call for 3 different steamings. Okay, you know, fold those covers back down. There you go. 2, 3, 4. Lid. And set your timer for 15 minutes. All right, we move this back over to the, hold that for me, will you? The sheet pan. Carefully turn it out. Now, first thing we want to do is cool this off a little bit. And for that, we're just going to splash on a little cold water, about half a cup, okay? And we're going to toss that around. You don't worry, it's going to absorb it really quickly. Okay. There we go. Now, the goal during this period is to lubricate or kind of oil up every single one of these little granules. And to do that, we're going to need some oil. So I'm just going to spray some oil onto the couscous. You could just pour it on, but I like using a spritz bottle. And we're going to do your hands too. Give me your hands.
Oh.
Put them right over there.
Oh, A-B.
What?
Abe, I mean.
Okay. All right, now reach down and see if that's too hot to touch. Just want to scoop your hands down into it and then kind of just rub your hands back and forth. Yeah, open up your fingers just a little bit. So go ahead and just do that whole pan. It'll take a couple of minutes. You okay?
Oh, yeah.
Do it by yourself?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Have fun. I'm so sorry. I fell asleep. I said 3 minutes, not 3 hours.
Oh.
That's enough.
That's okay.
I'll show you another way to put it back in the steamer. Okay.
All right.
Can you pick up that pan a second? Okay, we'll just put this over here. Okay, got that. Your hands are probably sore. Yeah, there you go. Hold that on that end, and we'll just make a little purse out of it. There we go. Okay, and then we just fold. That's right. And back into the steamer. Kind of just drop it in so that it kind of spreads out. Lid it up. And we'll go this time for 10 minutes.
Just enough time to...
Gather up the mise en place for the rest of the dessert.
Oh, Abe, that's French.
Okay, I started by heating half a cup of whole milk and melting 3 tablespoons of sugar. And I put in a 1/4 cup of dried cherries and let it steep like that for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And now I'm going to take out the middle of a whole vanilla bean. Okay, just going to strip that right out of there like that. Okay, you like vanilla, I bet, don't you? Vanilla's good. And it smells good too. Want one? Okay, so I'm just going to take all this vanilla and I'm going to put it into the saucepan and whisk it in so that I evenly distribute all that good vanilla flavor. Smells good, doesn't it? There we go. And then I'm going to use a spoon to mix that in with the couscous. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use your, is it yeah, there. But that's not really going to be thick enough. You know, it's not going to be very custardy, more soupy. So I'm going to add some yogurt. And is it okay if I use some of yours? This 8-ounce container, I'll replace that for you later. And I'm going to spoon that right in here. And right now it's going to look kind of loose and kind of soupy, but you know what? After about an hour in the refrigerator, that couscous is going to soak up an amazing amount of liquid, and it's going to set up almost like a custard. But it still tastes good right now. You want it? Sure you do. You want to taste it. I know you do. So here, I'm just going to spoon some into this cup, and here, I'll even put some cinnamon on it for you. A little cinnamon always tastes good. And a little spoon for you there. Just give that a try, why don't you?
This is really good.
It is, isn't it? It's really good. I gave you a vanilla bean. Did you see where that
It was
went?
actually really delicious. Now Abe, darling, are you all right? Oh, Abe, I am so sorry, Abe. Please forgive me. I didn't mean to be mean to you. I hope you didn't hurt yourself, Abe. Talk to me, Abe. Please let me know you're okay.
Stop talking. Stop talking. Who's Abe?
You! Ooh, what a dream. Oh, what a nightmare. Couscous pudding. Darling, don't forget to say, see you next time on Good Eats.
Oh well, I guess it's just you and me again.